Unlock the power of passive voice with would. Hello there! In today's video, we're going to dive into a very special topic within the realm of English grammar. How to use the passive voice with the modal verb, would. We will be focusing on constructing negatives and questions, an aspect that many English learners find challenging. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll be more comfortable with these constructs. Remember, practice is key to mastering any aspect of language. Before we dive into negatives and questions, let's quickly review what it means to use would in the passive voice. When you use would in the passive voice, it allows you to shift the focus from the subject, the one doing the action, to the object, the one receiving the action. Here's a quick example. Active voice. The manager would approve the report. Passive voice. The report would be approved by the manager. In the passive version, we focus on the report, not the manager. Now, let's look at how we form negative sentences using would in the passive voice. To form a negative sentence, we simply insert not after would. For example, the report would not be approved by the manager. Keep in mind that you can also use the contraction wouldn't for would not. The report wouldn't be approved by the manager. Constructing questions with would in the passive voice requires a bit of rearranging. We start with would, then the subject, and then the rest of the sentence. Let's transform our example sentence into a question. Would the report be approved by the manager? And that's it. You've just made a question using would in the passive voice. Now, let's put all this into practice. Transform these active sentences into negative passive sentences. 1. The team would finish the project. 2. She would bake the cake. And these into passive questions. 1. He would fix the car. 2. They would buy the tickets. That wraps up our discussion on how to use would in the passive voice, focusing on negatives and questions. Remember, the key to mastering these structures is to practice, practice, practice. So, keep using these in your daily conversations or writing exercises. We hope this video has been helpful to you in your journey to learn English. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Happy learning!